The recording, I will be posting this one sa ating Facebook page kasi mabahaba to, and then TikTok will not allow us to post or to upload videos more than 15 minutes. Alright, so again, last night we talked about ano bang pinag-usapan natin kagabi? Limits approaching infinity. Alright? Ano pong FB page? The same po ng name ko dito. Again, lahat ng socials ko, the same lang po. Mathima at Everyday Math. Alright? The same po. So, again, kagabi we talk about limits as x approaches infinity. Alright? So, we actually talk about the concept ng top heavy, bottom heavy, and equally heavy. Alright? So, ang files kagabi, actually, let me just see. Limits. Ang files kagabi is what? Asan ba yung files ko kagabi? Alright, ito yung files natin. Ito yung ating file kagabi, no? Ito yun. So, I'll be just uploading this one. Sorry, nakalimutan ko i-upload, no? Ang video nito is, again, nasa TikTok na natin. Uploaded na. I think kanina ko na-upload, and then available na sa YouTube natin, and as well sa ating Facebook na account. So, I'll just update the link doon para magamit ninyo. Sige, so again, tonight we are going to talk about derivatives as a limit. Alright? Now, before we start, we'd like to present, no? Actually, this is posted in our TikTok account. Ito, yung mga different limit laws. Alright? So, meron tayong different laws of limits. Review lang natin konti. So, ito, some law for limits. So, kung meron kang limit, alright, the limit of f of x, and then that limit exists, then that is L, and then we can actually add itong dalawang function, and then we can have this L plus M, right? And then the rest will follow. I will no longer explain this one by one. Alright? So, if meron kayong question about this limit laws, kindly comment lang dun sa ating TikTok na post, na para ma-discuss natin through comment section. So, ito yun sila. Alright? And then, this different limit laws, ginamit natin to kagabi. Alright? Sige. Thank you so much sa mga nagsishare ng live. Sa mga nagpa-follow, maraming salamat. Okay. So, tonight, we are going to talk about derivatives. Alright? So, ano ba yung derivatives? So, derivatives or a derivative. Yes, I will be sending you the file, right? I'll just update the link ng ating mga posted videos. So, what is derivative, by the way? Ano ba yung derivative? How do you understand derivative? Baka kasi solve lang tayo ng solve, no? Tapos wala tayong idea. Ano ba yung derivative? Ano bang purpose ng derivative? Para saan ba yung derivatives na yan? Right? So, para saan yung derivatives? Can someone answer the question? Alright, so again, basically, if you're familiar with your lower math lessons, that is just, again, the simplest term to describe derivative is just what? This is just the rate of change, right? Or, again, this is also what? The slope, right? So, this is the slope of the tangent line. Alright, tangent line. So, if you're familiar with your grade 8, I think, or grade 7 na lesson, when we talk about derivatives, or ang slope in itself, itong slope, this is just what? Rise over run. Or, this is just what? The change in y. over the change in x. Alright? That is why when you encounter derivatives, meron kang delta y, delta x. Alright? So, yun lang. So, again, derivative is all about the instantaneous rate of change, the slope of the tangent line that touches at the curve in a certain x value. So, ganun lang, no? Nothing, it's kind of fancy to hear or to pronounce derivative, but then again, ang ibig sabihin lang talaga nito is the rate of change. Alright? So, for example, wait, that is a mistake. Ba't doon ako nagsulat? Let me do it. Let me do that again. Alright. So again, for example, meron kang graph dito. For a while. Alright, so kung example, meron kang graph dito. Alright? Example, yung classic na graph. Alright, so and then, meron diyang line, no? We're just trying to, to find, ano ba yung slope of this line, the tangent line, right, to this curve at this specific or a certain x value. Alright? Now, ano ang kaibahan ng average rate of change sa derivative? Alright? Maybe you heard, no? Meron tayong average rate of change and then meron tayong derivatives. Ano yung kaibahan nila? Yung average rate of change, no? Ano yung kaibahan ng dalawa? Let me see if I can present this. Ito. Okay, so again, I posted this one, no? I think the other days pa sa ating TikTok account. So, pag sinabi natin average rate of change, right, we are just actually getting, no, the slope of a secant line. Alam naman siguro natin na yung definition, no, yung kaibahan ng secant line at saka yung tangent line, right? Ano ba yung kaibahan ng secant and tangent line? Sige daw, in the comment daw. Ano yung idea natin? When we talk about secant line, and then the tangent line, ano yung kaibahan ng dalawa? Based on your circles na discussion. So, ano yung ating secant and tangent? What's the difference ng dalawa? Linear algebra. So far, wala po. Di po namin alam. Alright, now, for example, pag sinabi natin secant line, saan yung paint tool ko? Pag sinabi natin secant line, right, it's actually what? It's actually a line that then again passes through a certain curve, alright, at least twice. Alright? So, itong secant line, this is also known as the average rate of change. Alright? So, if you happen to encounter the word average rate of change, we're just referring to the secant line. Alright? Not the tangent line. But when we talk about the instantaneous rate of change, we are not talking about the tangent line or the derivative. Alright. So, how do we approach derivatives then? Alright? as a function or as a limit. Now, remember ito, I think I have a classic x squared, right? Ano bang derivative ng x squared? That is just 2x, right? 2x. Now, this is an example of a secant line. Ito. So, the average rate of change, right? The average rate of change of this curve is actually what? From this example, from this point to this point, right? So, ano yung average rate of change niya? That's the slope of the secant line. Right? Ano ba yung slope ng secant line na to? That is just, again, rise over run. So, ano yung rise natin? 4. And then, see. 4. This is 4, right? And then this is 2. So, this is 4 over 2 or simply 2. So, again, our average rate of change is 2. Right? At what? At this point and this point. But if we're going to talk about tangent line or the instantaneous rate of change, for example, what is the slope or the instantaneous rate of change of the graph up until this point, or let me see, this point, right? So, ano yung equation, ano na yung slope of the equation of the line that is tangent to this graph at that point? So, anong gagawin natin? X is 2, so meaning to say, ano mangyari dyan? Yung slope natin will be what? Slope natin will be 4, so meaning to say, meron tayong y minus, let me see, 4 equals 2x, right? So, we have 4, then x minus 2. Alright. So, that will be, no, that will be, again, this will be the graph of our tangent line having a slope of 4 dito. Right? So, I hope nakita natin yung kaibahan ng dalawa. Yung isa, yung red, parang red na line, that's a secant line. That is our average rate of change. Yung black one, that is our instantaneous rate of change. Right? That is the equation of the tangent line. Ito naman, that is the equation of the secant line. So, again, yung derivative, we are focusing on the, what? On the instantaneous rate of change or the equation or the slope of the tangent line. Alright? Now, I have here examples. So, how do we answer the following examples? Again, derivative as a limit muna tayo. Wala munang chain rule or whatsoever rule in derivatives. Let me just grab the file. Where's my worksheet? I think this is it. Right? So, how do we do this? Meron tayong f of x plus 1. So, we are asked to find what? Use the definition of derivative to find the derivative of each function with respect to x. Now, maybe some of you will be tempted, no? Especially those students or people na meron ng idea about yung tangent derivative po ba? Again, yung derivative, that is just the slope of the tangent line. Alright? Magulo notes ko. Ano po ba ang derivative? Secant or tangent line po. Right? Ang derivative is a tangent line. Okay. So, again, maybe some of you know, yung mga mayroon ng mga background about calculus, when I will ask you this question, find the derivative of each function, maybe some of you will be tempted to use the different rules in derivative. Pero again, I am challenging you to approach this one as a function muna. Alright? how can we approach this one as a function? Or how do we solve this one as a function? Paano ba? If you can still remember, alam pa kaya natin yung very common when we approach or when we have introduction sa calculus, we will have this limit of the function f of x as x approaches 0, right? Then meron tayong yung ating slope na formula, if you can still recall. Naalala ko ba natin yung mga background sa calculus? Ano yung formula natin? Sige daw, yung may mga background sa calculus. So, derivative as a function muna tayo. Wala munang differentiation rules. Let's start with the basic muna. Alright? Or perhaps, let's try to wag muna dyan. And then, dito muna tayo. Let me see. Para so, what will be the limit, right? The limit of this function. Let me see. Meron tayong f of x. Let me see. Let's start with polynomials. Huwag mo ng radicals. Ito. F of x is equal to x squared minus 2x. Alright? So, how do we find the derivative of this one? Alright? So, how do we find the derivative of this one? Now, if you are going to make use of the different, what do we call this? Differentiation rules, basically, madali lang to, right? You can actually get what? 2x and then minus 2. That will be your answer. Very quick. But, what if you're going to approach this one first as a function? How do we do this? How do we solve for this one? Kasi whether we like it or not, the very foundation of, again, derivative is about slope, right? The rate of change. So, wag muna tayo dun sa differentiation rules kasi nga, those are shortcuts. So, dito muna tayo about, again, yung definition ng derivative, which is, again, slope of a tangent line. Alright? So, how do we approach this one? Sige daw. Again, may nang nagsasabi na power rule, advanced na sila masyado, kailangan ng gamitan ng formula. Again, but what if you're going to approach this one as a function muna? As a function, yung very definition of derivative, di ba? Sinasabi natin always, derivative is what? That is just rate of change. Sabi niyo, di ba? Rate of change. Kaya nagsabi niyan, rate of change. Change of y, change in x. Right? So, how do we approach this one? Right? Yung iba, advanced na masyado, no? Meron ng power rule. Meron mga ganun. Alright. Limits. Alright? So, we are going to make use, again, kaya nga, no? Yung sabi ko kanina, derivatives as limits. So, we are going to make use of the concept ng limits to approach the derivative of this function. So, paano ba? Paano ba? So, meron tayong gagamitin na notation. Alright? Sa mga dumaan na ng calculus, try to compare daw if what I'm using is the same sa ginagamit ninyo. Alright? Okay lang ba? Hi, hello. Limit. Incremental po yung delta x, delta y, delta x. So, ano yung gagawin natin dito? We're going to what? Gagamit tayo ng, again, limits. Ano ba yung concept ng limits? Ano ba yung ginagawa natin sa limits natin? Sige daw. As delta. Alright. Sayang oras. By limits. Bakit sayang oras? So again, tawag nito, we are going again to make use of the concept about limits. So ito yung gagawin natin. So every if you can still recall, no, yung ating let me just write para f of x f prime of x, because we are looking for the derivative that will give us the limit. Again, as x approaches to 0, or yung ating x h, I'm gonna make use of this notation, h 0. So every x, palitan natin ng x plus h. Let me see. We have so meron tayong x, so x plus h squared minus 2x, so 2x plus h, and then the original function, which is just x squared minus 2x, and then again this is as x approaches 0, so we will write h, and then we are going to to just simplify or expand. Mangyari dito is this will become x plus h, that is just x squared plus 2 xh plus h squared minus 2x, so 2x minus 2h, and then x squared minus 2x, ano, plus 2x, and then again all over h, and again this is when the limit as h approaches 0. Then we are going to simplify. We'll have just two of this one, and then we are going to proceed with the different rules in differentiation. I would just like to show again saan galing yung mga different rules in differentiations before we actually proceed. So ano mangyayari dito? This will be cancelled out, that one. Ano pa yung cancel? This one and this one as well. Ano pa? So we are left with 2xh minus 2h and then plus okay, that will be fine. Then as x approaches limit h approaches 0, and then we actually factor out h. Wala na akong space, so let's do it here. We factor out h, that will give us h, and then what will remain is 2x minus 2 plus h, and then this will give us h, and then this will be cancelled out, that one and that one, so we are left with 2x minus 2. I hope you are seeing the pattern here, and again plus h, and this is what let me just erase this. this is, again, limit, asan na yung pen ko? Limit as h approaches 0. So, do direct substitution. If this is 0, what will happen? We will end up with 2x minus 2. Right? And again, that is the same dito. Right? Sa taas. So, again, dito yan galing yung ating mga shortcut when we do differentiation. Right? So, I will not deal more of this one. Itong derivative as a limit. Gusto ko lang makita natin saan galing yung ating mga derivatives. Alright? So, again, remember, pag sinabi natin derivatives, the rate of change, alright? The slope of the tangent line. Yun po yung ating derivatives. Alright. Cancel out. Grade 11 po, grade 11. Alright? Now, again, wag muna kayong gumamit ng tawag nito, ng differentiation rules. What will be the derivative of this function? That will be the last one. Right? F of x is equal to x squared. So, what will be the f prime of x? Alright? So, try to solve that using, again, derivative as a limit. So, gusto ko lang makita again that we are, what? Familiarizing ourselves with this one, because whether we like it or not, during exams, no? Some teachers will require you to do this. Not just the different differentiation rules. Kaya nga, if napapansin niyo, yung differentiation rules are discussed right after this one. Kasi ito yung basic, ito yung foundation ng derivatives. Alright? Kasi magaling ka nga kumuha ng derivatives, pero again, hindi mo alam bakit mo yan ginagawa. So, wala siyang sense, no? Hindi ganun yung math. Math is more than computations, no? It's about understanding the concept. So, yun yung gusto nating makuha natin, no? Kasi I can give you, system lang po yan, yeah. I can give you actually the entire formula, diretsahan, all the solutions, but then again, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, no? Kung hindi mo alam para saan yan galing, hindi siya mag-make sense. Kaya yung iba, if yung math hindi na nag-make sense, wala na. They hate math. Kasi hindi nila alam bakit na ginagawa yung mga bagay-bagay. Alright? So, dito again, this is just what? This is just I am seeing such a, ano bang meron dito? 2x. Alright, this is just 2x. Alright? So again, I will no longer show the solution, but then again, this is 2x. 2x po yan. Alright? Alright, so let's proceed now with the different differentiation rules. Asan na yung notes ko? Differentiation rules. Alright. So, let me just hide this. First is this one. Let me see. I hope nakikita natin. Let me just paste this. Alright. Is it visible or it's too small for you to read? Let me know. Nakikita ba or it's too small? Visible. Alright. So ano ba yung constant rule? Ano bang sinasabi ng constant rule? Okay, ox lang po. Now, ang sinasabi ng constant rule, when you derive a constant, alright? The slope of a constant is just what? Ano ba yung slope ng constant? Pag meron kang constant na line, kaya nga tinatawag na constant, no? Constant, meron bang change dyan? Remember, derivative is the rate of change. So, pag sinabi natin constant, meron bang change na nangyayari pag constant? So, basically, wala, right? Walang change na nangyayari. Kaya nga constant. So, when we get the derivative of a constant, automatic yan, 0. Alright? So, automatic 0. So, to give you an example, what is the derivative of what? Um, derivative of f of x equals 8. Wait, lobat na agad. Alright. So again, applying the constant rule, automatic. This is just f prime of x is just what? 0. Right? Very straightforward. So ganun lang. So maybe you will be asked, bakit 0? Right? Alam natin 0. Pero bakit siya 0? Kasi nga, walang change na nangyayari dyan. From the word itself, that is a constant. So walang change. So derivative is 0. Alright? So yun siya. I hope klaro so far sa atin yun. Alright, so let's have the second one. Let me see. Saan ko ba ilalagay? Maybe I could enlarge this. Wait lang ha. I'm trying to make this bigger. Yung iba, I think, familiar nito, no? So this is the second rule that I'm going to present is this. Right? I hope this is visible enough. Nilakihan ko lang. Alright. Power rule. So example, meron kang power, meron kang exponent. Alright? The same with what we did earlier. Ang gagawin mo lang is what? Alright? Ang gagawin mo lang is yung exponent mo, the exponent, alright? Whatever is the exponent, ilagay mo siya before your x. Eto, nakita natin yung n exponent, so merong n dyan, and we are going to decrease that power by 1. Alright? That is why earlier, if you can still remember, yung sinabi natin that bakit walang sinabi natin that f of x is equal to x squared. What is f prime of x? This is just what? Using the power rule, ano yung exponent? 2. So, lagay mo yung 2, copy mo yung variable, and then 2 minus 1 is 1. Alright? Or again, this is just 2x. So, I hope klaro yung power rule. May question ba tayo about power rule? Question so far about power rule. Claro. Alright. Now, I'll give you this one. Very quick lang. What is, meron akong function, f of x is equal to x exponent 10. So, I want you guys to find f prime. Alright? Ano yung ating sagot? Chat box, please. Para interactive tayo. Alright, very good. So again, ano yung ating power? Ang power natin is 10, right? So exponent is 10. And then the variable is x. And meron tayong 10 minus 1 is just 9. So again, this is our, oops. Pangit naman. This is our answer. Right? So 10 x to the 9th power. Alright? Very good. Alright? So, meaning to say, 10x to the 9th power, ito yung value, ito yung rate of change, ito yung slope ng x to the 10th power. Alright? So, to prove that, or, balik muna tayo dito. X squared. Sige daw, x squared. Pinakita ko na kanina yung x squared, right? Pero let's do that again daw. Alright? Para mas lalo natin mag-gets yung concept about derivatives. Discard. Again, our function was x squared, right? And again, f prime of that function, f of x, let me see, derivatives. Derivative of a function, which is, again, that f of x, right? That's 2x, right? So again, yung 2x is the slope of the tangent line of x squared. Now, I'm going to ask you, what is the equation of the tangent line, alright, of the curve x squared at if x equals, let me see, x equals -2. Alright? So, what will be the equation of the tangent line? Ano yung equation of the tangent line of x squared, right, at x equals -2? Alright? Sige daw. Kasi ang galing natin kumuha ng derivatives. Na derivative of x squared is 2x. Pero ano yung equation of the tangent line? Kasi sabi natin, right, that the first derivative, kasi if, as you know, merong second derivative, merong third derivatives. So, the first derivative is what? Is the slope of the tangent line. Now, I'm going to ask you, alam ninyo that the slope is 2x. Pero I'm going to ask you, what is the equation of the tangent line? Right? At x equals -2. Again, I'm asking of the equation of the line. So, basically, I'm asking you, ano yung equation ng line tangent to this curve at that point? Right? At that point. Right? At that point. 2 multiplied to -2. Again, I'm asking of the equation of the line. Yan. Equation of the tangent line. Anong gagawin natin? How do we write the equation of the line, alright? So basically, ang kailangan lang natin so far is a slope and a point, alright? And a point. So, gamit tayo ng slope intercept form, alright? So, yung y equals mx plus b, alright? So, again, I want you guys to give me the equation of this tangent line at x equals -2. Ano po yung y sub 1? Anong y sub 1? Sinasabi mo? Para saan yung y sub 1? See? This is not the problem, right? Alam natin how to get the derivatives, but then again, hindi natin alam paano kunin yung tangent of the line. That's a big problem though. Kasi if we stop on getting the derivatives, again, what's the sense? Para saan? Right? So, gusto kong malaman, how do we write the equation? Kunin yung y sub 1 sa pag-substitute ng x na point sa given function. Kunin yung y sub 1 sa pag-substitute ng x. Alright, I think I get your point. Pero again, I'm asking of the equation of the tangent line. Anong equation ng line nito? That, again, passes or touches x squared at x equals -2. Alright, share it na? Or you are still trying to figure it out? Wait po. Alright. Nasa spirit. Share it na po. Share it na daw si Renz. What about the others? Ellipsis. Still answering? Sige. Meron akong timer dito. Right? 1 minute. Right? Good night, Rob. So, 1 minute. We'll try to figure it out. Again, I need the tangent of the line that touches this curve x squared at x equals -2. Mr. Night Owl. Alright. Alright. Sige. That's it. Sige. I'll show the solution. Is that okay? Show natin yung solution. Now, again, ang sabi, alam natin yung slope is 2x, right? So, alam niyo slope is, again, 2x. Alright? Now, so ano yung equation ng tangent line again? That is what? That touches this curve at this value, x equals 2, negative 2. Alright? Dito. So, ang gagawin lang ninyo is, again, ang gagawin natin is what? To get the exact value of the slope, alam natin that x is negative 2. So, ang slope natin will become what? It will become negative 4, right? So, negative 4. So, alam natin ng slope is negative 4. So, meron na tayong slope. Ang kailangan lang natin is yung point. Yung point. Now, what we are going to do is evaluate this curve at x equals negative 2. So, meron tayong f of negative 2. This will give us negative 2 what? Squared, right? Or this is just 4. So, meaning to say, at f negative 2, meron tayong 4. So, meron tayong point dito. Alright? Meron tayong point dyan. Alright? So, meron tayong point. So, ano yung equation? Right? Let me just graph that one. Ang equation natin will be y minus what? What is our y? Ang y natin is actually 4. Right? 4 equals negative 4 plus 2x, right? Negative 4, and then x minus, and that's not minus, that is plus 2, alright? So that will be our equation of the tangent line that touches our curve at x minus 2. Let me just change the color. I think that's better. I don't know. That one. Alright? So this will be the equation of our tangent line that touches the curve at x equals negative 2. Ito, as you can see, that is a tangent line. Alright? And the slope is again at this point that is negative 4. 2x plus 2. 2x na yan. 2x. Okay po. 2x plus negative 2. Parang hindi siya 2x plus negative 2. Pag 2x minus 2, ito yan. Alright? Ito yan. Ang layo. Ito yan, no? I don't know if nakikita natin. This is 2x minus 2. Meron ding 4x. 4x, sige. Pagbigyan. 4x. Hindi siya tangent. Alright? Hindi siya tangent. Ito, the more hindi siya tangent, ito, hindi siya tangent. It is a secant line. Alright? Klaro so far, ang tangent line natin. Klaro so far. Sige, I'll give you one more. What is, or give me the equation of the tangent line, alright? Tangent to this curve at, let me see, at x equals 1. Alright? Sige daw. Give me the equation of the tangent line of this curve. Again, the same curve at x equals 1. Sige. I think we'll have 1 minute again. 1 minute timer tayo. Para may pressure. Right? 1 minute. I hope you are answering at your end. But again, this is for your practice, okay? So hindi lang to TikTok live na manonood lang kayo. You need to participate, all right? This is calculus po, calculus. Okay, so I am seeing here y minus 1, all right? So graph natin 'yan. So sabi diyan y minus 1. Y minus 1. Saan yung y minus 1? Please enter an explicit ano yan? Y equals 1. Ayan. So, hindi siya. QT, hindi siya. Ito yung graph ng y equals 1 mo. What about sa kay Kale? We have 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. Alright. Yan yung tamang sagot. Pasok na pasok. Alright. This is our tangent line. Equation of our tangent line. Alright. At x equals 1. Alright. So, klaro tayo doon. Klaro tayo dito so far. Kasi if wala na, we are going to proceed with the next differentiation rule. Okay na tayo dito? Or you want one more point? Isang point pa? Or ano ba? Isa pa po. Sige, isa pa. Let me just erase that one. This time at x equals 3, alright? Give me the equation of the tangent line at x equals 3. Paano po naging 2x minus 1? Sino ang sumagot? Kale, paano doon naging 2x minus 1? So again, paano naging 2x minus 1? Di ba yung slope natin is 2x, right? So, if x is 1, meaning to say this is just 2. Yung slope is 2. Now, let's try to evaluate our function f of x equals x squared at x equals 1. Right? So, if x is 1, f1, ang value ng function natin is just 1. Nakuha? Anong graph po hahanapin? Equation po of the tangent line. Alright? So, we have f of 1 is just 1. And then, since meron na tayong point, this is 1, 1, of course, and meron tayong slope na 2. So, ang gagawin lang natin is, let me just do it somewhere. I cannot go down though. So, meron akong y minus, ano nga yan? Y minus 1 equals 2x minus 1. Alright? And then, we just what? We just multiply, maging y equals 2x minus 2 plus 1. So, magiging 2x minus 1. Alright? Sige. So, I'm seeing here 6x minus 3, 6x minus 3, 6x minus 3. Now, kanina pinatawad ko, pero ngayon hindi na. Alright? Now, kindly put y equals 6x minus 3 sa mga sagot natin kasi nga that is an equation of a line. Diba kahapon, someone asked, ano ba yung kaibahan ng equation at saka yung ano? So, pag equation, dapat meron yung equal sign. Alright? So, ano yung mga sagot natin? Meron tayong y minus 3, diba yan? 3. So, pag 3, 9 tayo. 9 equals 6x minus 3. That is our answer. or this is just y equals 6x minus ano yan? Let me see. Tama yung line ko, right? Yeah, that is correct. So do not tell me this is yx 6 times negative 3 is 18. Negative 18 plus 9, that is actually plus 9. Oh, wait, saan ako nagkamali? Let me see. Plus nga. So 6 what's my point pala? Ano yung point ko? Di ba ano? 3 wait. This is my line, right? This is my line. Ano yung mga sagot ninyo? Yeah, that's tangent to that at x equals 9. That's correct though. So, mga sagot ninyo is y equals ano yan? Y equals 6x plus 12. Try natin. Y equals 6x plus 12. Hindi. Malayo. Alright, malayo siya. Something is wrong with my let me see. What is 6 times negative 3 though? That's negative 18, right? So negative 18 plus 9, that should give me a 9. Why is it not correct? Let me see. Huh? Wait. Let me just do it by hand. Oops. So again, if x equals 3, 2x is our slope, so this will become 6. So slope is 6. And again, at point x equals 3, or let me see, f of 3, our x squared will become 3 squared, or f of 3 equals 9. Alright? So, to write the equation of our graph, let me just move this a little up. Alright, that will do. The equation of the graph will become y minus, what is y? 9 equals, the slope is 6x minus 3. Alright? So, ito yung ating sagot. And then, I'm a bit confused. Why is it that this is y equals, no, that should be, saan ako nagkamali? Am I missing things out? Y minus, that's minus 9, right? That's 9, minus 9 equals 6x. This is negative 18, right? I see. Negative 18. That is plus 9. My God. Algebra. What is happening with my computation? Y is equal to 6x. I was thinking that's positive 18. My God. 6 times negative 3, negative 18. Minus 9. Alright, my mistake. That's it. Alright? So, that is our equation. Alright? Ano nangyari dun? Nine times negative 3 is negative 18 plus 9. Why is it na sinasabi ko? Bakit ang nasa isip ko plus 9? It's negative 9. So, y is equal to 6x minus 9. So, again, this is the equation of the tangent line, right, at x equals 3. Alright? So, the equation of the tangent line at x equals 3 of the curve x squared. So, that will be it. We are going to proceed. If wala nang questions, we are going to proceed with another, tawag na ito, another differentiation rule. Right? But before that, I want you to get, using the product rule, what is the derivative of f of x equals x to the 7th power. Alright, very quick lang in our chat please. So what is f of f prime x equal to? Very quick. That gives us what? That gives us, what's the derivative? X to the 7th power. Alright, very good. So again, power rule states that we're going to bring that one down. So that is 7. Then copy the variable and subtract 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. So that will be our final answer. Alright? So 7x to the 6th power. So far we are done with the constant rule and the power rule. Do we have questions so far? Do we have questions about that one? Power rule and constant rule. Let me see. What's our next though? Theorem 3.4. Some difference. Constant. Applying the constant. Alright. Now, if wala na. Sige. So, let's have this. A quick lang na exercise. What is the derivative, right, of f of x? This is equal to 2x to the 5th power plus 7. So, kindly give me f prime of x. Sige daw. Very quick. Ano yan? I'm seeing 10x to the 4th power. Medyo hindi ko po alam mga analytics, geometry po. None. Alright. I'm seeing 20x to the 4th power. I'm seeing 10x to the 4th power. So, which is which? Ano yung tamang sagot? Alright. So, again, this is a combination of what? Combination ng power at saka constant. Alright, so alam natin, again, we can actually rewrite this one as what? Derivative of that one and derivative of that one. Alright, so ano yung derivative ng 2x to the 5th power? Again, we will get 5 times 2x and then minus 1, that is just 4, and plus derivative of this is just 0. So, ang mangyayari, we have 5 times 2, that's 10x to the 4th power plus 0, or simply this one. Okay? 68. Anong 68? Saan galing yung 68, Janet? Where did you get 68 though? Alright, so again, the correct answer will be 10x to the 4th power. That will be our correct answer for this exercise. Meron pa ba? Let me see. And then, we are done actually with, ano ngayon, done na tayo? Constant and then the power rule. So, we're also done with the equation of the tangent line. Let's have the product rule, right? Product tayo, product. So, anong sabi ng product rule? The same with our limits earlier. Let me see. Let me just wait lang ha. Paste ko lang to. Product rule. Okay. So, new layer. And then, ito. Alright. So, anong sabi ng product rule? But, oops. Wait. Why is it that I cannot write? God. That's a mistake. For a while, ha? Kamali ako pag-paste, man. Dapat dito yun, eh. Alright. So, anong sabi ng product rule? Right? Basa na lang, please. So, ang sabi dyan, meron tayong the derivative of f of x times the g of x is just what? The derivative of f of x times g of x plus g of x times f of x. Alright? So, yun yung ating gagawin. So, sino sa atin yung familiar dito? Chain rule po. Product muna tayo. Me. Ako. Alright. Familiar na pala tayo dito. Alright. So, let's have this. Product. Let me just find a good example. So, sige. Eto. Give me the derivative of eto. Let me see. Meron akong function. Dalawa. Alright? So, x squared. Medyo marami ito. Plus 2. And then we have 3x squared. Ano? That is cube. Minus 5x. Alright. So, how are we going to what? How are we going to get the derivative of this one? Alright? So, ano yung gagawin natin? So, meron tayong dalawang functions. Meron tayong ito. Meron tayong ito. So, this is our first function. And then, meron tayong pangalawang function. Second function. So, how are we going to approach this one? So, again, ang sabi, anong sinabi ng ano natin, ng product rule? Get the derivative of the first function and then multiply it by the second. And then, plus the derivative of the second times the first function. So, medyo mahaba yung ating process. So, ano yung ating derivative? Sige daw. Madali. Foil po para mas madali. Alright. So, ano yung gagawin natin? Chain rule. Anong chain rule? Wag muna chain rule. Alright? Wag muna chain rule. Then, if you are done, kindly type na lang yung answer natin sa chat. So, si Mr. Night Owl is suggesting na multiply natin, FOIL natin yung equation, yung mga expression first, and then we do the derivative, right? Pwede rin naman, right?
Low battery. Please charge.
Pwede rin ganun. Either way, you will end up with the same answer. It doesn't really matter. I don't really give much thought on that. Sige.
Low battery. Please charge.
Later, I will charge you. Off ka muna. Si Mr. May sagot dito. Let me just write the answer, ha. I'm not saying this is, wait. I'm not saying tama to. I'm just trying to write the answer ng one of the person, si Mr. Night Owl. So, ang sabi niya, ang sagot is 15 x to the 4th power plus ano yan? 3x squared minus 10. Alright? Ito yung sagot niya. Alright? That's our first entry. Ayaw ma-post ng sagot ko. Kaya nga, no, sometimes, I don't know sa TikTok, no, there are cases na hindi na-post yung mga sagot natin. I don't know. I experienced that one. Alright? Wait lang. Kuha muna ako ng tubig. Pagbalik natin, solve natin to using the same method. Two methods, no? Yung one suggested, yung FOIL method, and then using the product rule. Alright? Wait lang. Tubig muna ako. Ayaw ma-send ng sagot. Alright. Okay lang. Sige. So, try natin to. Solve muna natin to. Alright? So, let's do the FOIL method first. Is that okay? Then after that one, we're gonna apply the product rule. Sige. So, FOIL method muna tayo. Para mas madali. So, ano nga yung FOIL method? Nakalimutan ko na yung FOIL method. First, so, meron tayong x squared plus 3x cubed. That will give us what? 3x to the 5th power, right? Asan ba yan? So, meron tayong 3x to the 5th power, x squared times 3x. Then, x squared times negative 5x, that is just negative 5x cube. Alright. Next, meron tayong 2 times 2x cube. That gives us, let me see, use tayo ng other color. That gives us 6x cube. Alright, and then meron tayong 2 times negative 5x, that is just negative 10x. Alright, so again, that will be our products. So, mangyayari dito, if you're going to add this to, add natin to, this will just give us 3x to the 5th power. And then this is just 1x squared, right? So, plus x squared minus 10x. So, if you're going to get the derivative of this one, this is just equal to what? Derivative tayo. Using the power rule. So, meron tayong 3, 5. So, meron tayong 3 times 5 is 15. X to the 4th And then we have plus 3x to the second power or squared. And then minus 10. Alright? So, from our using the FOIL method, we arrive at this answer. Alright? Yung sagot natin. The same ba dito? Alright, the same dyan. Now, what about if gagamit tayo ng product rule? So, ano yung gagawin natin? So, first, again, ang gagawin natin is hanapin muna yung derivative ng first function and then multiply it by the second and then do the opposite. Alright? So, let's try to do this. Sorry. Ano yung derivative ng first natin na function? That is just what? 2x, right? That's 2x. 2x. And then again, constant is just 0. And then we are going to multiply that one by our second function, which is this one. So, meron tayong 3x cubed minus 5x and then plus. What is the derivative of the second function? The second function derivative is just 3 times 3 is 9. So, meron tayong 9x squared minus derivative of 5x is just 5. And then multiply it by the first function, which is just x squared plus 2. Alright? So, at this point, do we follow? At this point. Klaro so far? So, again, dito na tayo gagawa ulit ng FOIL method. No? FOIL method na naman tayo. Distribute. Simple distribution. So, that is just what? 6x cubed minus 10x squared plus FOIL method, that will become what? That will become let me see. That will become 9x to the fourth power and then 9 plus 18 x squared minus wait lang, something is messed up. Is that correct? Let me see. X squared and then this is 2x. Yeah, I think that's correct though. But I'm getting 4. Wait. Did I miss something? Meron ba akong mali? Wait lang. Try to check to. Malaki kasi ng penmanship ko. Wait lang. May mali ba akong nagawa? Pag multiply, let me see. Derivative of our first function is 2x. Then copy the first. Derivative of the second is 9x squared minus 5. And then multiply it by the first function. So, meron tayong 2x, 3x cubed minus 5x plus 9x squared, 5x, x squared plus 2y. Alright. And then we simplify. We simplify things out. Wait, why is it that wala akong... Yeah. Yan nga, may mali nga akong nagawa, men. Let me see. This should be 4. Right? This should be 4. Balik tayo. 2x, 6x to the 4th power. 2x. Meron tayong negative 10x squared. Tapos 9x to the 4th power. And then meron tayong 18x squared. And then 5x squared minus 10. Alright? So, combine like terms tayo. Combine like terms. Ano yung mga like terms natin dito? These are like terms. Ito. So, that will give us 15x to the 4th power. Ano pa yung mga like terms? Let me see. Ito. Meron tayong ito. Merong 18. Tsaka merong ito. So, that is just what? Plus 3x squared and then minus 10. Alright, that's it. Dami kasing i-multiply. Alright. So, that will be our answer for our product rule. So, kayo na bahala. Kayo na bahala. Kayo na bahala which method to use. So, ito, medyo mahaba-haba, right? Using the product rule. Or, pwede rin, FOIL nyo first and then do the differentiation. Kayo na bahala. Alright? I'll give you a problem. Next, eto. This will be your task. The equation will be this one. F of x is equal to 2x to the 5th power times 4x squared plus x. Alright? Madali lang to kasi hindi siya binomial to binomial. Monomial and so, I'll give you that. So, kayo bahala if you're going to make use of the product rule or multiply nyo first and then do the differentiation. Or, yeah, do the differentiation nga. Kaya bahala. As long as tama yung sagot natin and then, yun na. Akala ko tapos na lahat dito. Implicit differentiation na kami. Again, we just started na discussing calculus the other day lang. Yeah, ba't naging 6x for yung cube. Alright. We have here 63x to the 6th power. Yeah. Review tayo, Dominic. Review tayo. Kakaumay sa TikTok, no? Ayaw mas-send ang buo yung answer natin. Tapos wala pang feature to send pictures daw. Sige daw. 2x to the 5th power. Multiply natin by 4x squared plus x. Alright. Tapos na po. Alright. So again, if we are going to multiply this will give us what? F of x equals 8. Yung sagot lang susulat ko ha. 8x to the 7th power plus 2x to the 6th power. Then again, we to the derivative, magiging 56x to the 6th power And then, plus, what? Plus 12 x to the 5th power. Alright? No. What is 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8, that is 56, right? 56. Kinabahan ako tuloy. Kala ko mali naman yung multiplication ko. Right? 7 times 8 is 56, right? So, ang tamang sagot is what? Ito. 56x to the 6th power plus 12x to the 5th power. Right? So, this will be the correct answer. So, kindly check na lang. Kindly verify if tama yung sagot natin. Right. Paano po nakuha yung sagot? Again, which one are you referring? This one, nasagot, or this one, or the final answer? Again, ang ginawa ko is I just multiply this one and then do the power rule. Alright? Ito nga, if we are going to multiply this one, alright? So, ito, ano ba ginamit mo? Did you make use of the multiply mo or ginamit mo yung product rule? Nag-product rule ka? Gamit mo? Sige, we'll do this na lang using product rule. Product, sige. Gawin natin to using product para makita din natin yung sagot natin, alright? Wait lang. Kasi baka nga naman you are required to use product rule. So, gawin natin. Let me see. Give me a minute. Habaan ko lang yung aking I think this is enough na. Alright. For a while. Alright. Which is better. Let me see. Alright, so product rule tayo. Using the product rule. So again, ang sabi ng product rule is, kunin mo yung, let me see. First natin will be what? 2x to the 5th, right? Second natin will be 4x cube squared plus x. Alright? Alright? So, ito gawin natin. First again is get the derivative of this one. So, ano yung derivative ng 2x to the 5th power? That is just 10 raised to 4, right? Tama? And then, multiply it by what? Multiply it by the second function, which is 4x squared plus x. And then, plus, ano yung derivative of the second function? That is just what? Derivative natin, this is 8x. Tama? 8x plus 1. Alright, so 8x plus 1, and then multiply it by the first function, which is 2x to the 5th power. Alright, and then we're just going to distribute everything. Distribute lang natin. This will become what? 40 x to the 6th power. And then, next one, that will become plus 10 x to the 5th power. Alright. And then, plus, this one, distribute natin, this is what? 16 to the 6th power. And then, what's next? That one. So, meron tayong plus 2x to the 5th power. 5 man to, di ba? Yeah, 5 yan. Fifth power. And then we combine like terms. Ano ba yung mga like terms dito? This and that are like terms. So that is just 56 x to the 6th power. Ano pa? Ito at ito are like terms. So meron tayong plus 12x to the 5th power. So this will be our final answer, which is the same dito. Alright? The same lang sila. Okay. Okay na tayo? Klaro yun so far? Alright, welcome, welcome. Again, huwag kayong mahiya magtanong, right? Minsan nga naman, nakakalito mag-multiply ng mga polynomials, right? So again, okay lang yan. Sometimes I do commit mistakes, no? Especially dito, when doing mga ganitong mga numbers, no? Sometimes kasi parang, meron tayong nakakaligtaan ng mga numbers. So again, feel free to ask. No judgment tayo dito, no judgment. Alright, so that is again the power rule, or no, multiplication, product rule. So pag meron tayong product, ano yung kasunod? Meron tayong, kung may product, merong quotient, of course. Sige, let's do the quotient rule. Let's hide that. Then we'll have this. Alright. So sabi sa quotient rule, f of x, the derivative of the f of x over g of x is equal to, ito lang, derivative of the first function times the second function minus derivative of the second times the first. Para lang siyang product rule sa taas. But then again, ang kaibahan is we divide everything by the square of the second function. Alright? So, I have here a problem. Alright, ito yung function na ibibigay ko. Let me see if I can do this one right. F of x is equal to 5x squared. Tapos, meron akong 4x plus 3. Okay. So, give me the tawag nito, the derivative of f of x. So, again, meron tayong fx squared over 4x plus 3. So, what will be the derivative? Yes, kakalito talaga minsan. Lima lang pala tayo nakatambay dito, no? 5. 1, 2, 3. 5 tao lang. Pero again, that will be enough. Alright. Okay lang. Take your time, take your time. Finding velocity. So, yung recording for tonight, try ko upload sa Facebook, alright? And then, so with the materials na kailangan, the pictures, dito lahat, I'll be uploading the one sa Facebook natin. I'll just put it inside, I think, in a folder. Kindly simplify that. What is 10x times 2x plus 3? That is what? If you're going to simplify that, that will become 20x squared plus 30x over 4x plus 3 squared. Alright, that's correct. We'll just wait for the others to i-compute na po ba? Yes, i-compute na po. Sige. Tomorrow walang pasok, 'di ba? 2 days kasi holiday. Alright. Bukas try natin bukas agahan, no? Agahan yung live. Oh, meron pala akong webinar ngayon. Ano ba? Alright. Hindi pa ako sure kung ano bang time bukas, no? Anong oras kayo available? Available kayo afternoon? Afternoon, are you available during the afternoon? Kasi bukas I have 7 p.m. to 8 I'm not available. Meron akong tutor. So, yes po. Sige. Sige, afternoon. Alright. Pwede naman po afternoon. Para pagpatuloy natin ito tomorrow. Meron pa akong webinar at 12 p.m. ngayon. Alright, so are you done? Hindi pa. Yung iba, si Mr. Night Owl lang yung may sagot. Alright. So again, the correct answer for this one is ito. Let me just write the correct answer and then try to see if you got it right. So, f prime of x is just equal to, again, this is 20x squared plus 30x all over 4x plus 3 squared. Alright, so this will be our answer. So kindly check or verify your answer if you have the same answer as mine. Alright? QT, are you done? Do you have the same answer with mine? And with Mr. Night Owl? Ba't po naging 20x squared. Alright, so sige, let's try to show the solution na lang for sorry. So again, ano bang sabi? Again, ano sabi dito when we do the quotient rule? So again, ang sabi dito is the same with our product rule. Kunin natin yung derivative of the first function. So yung numerator, kunin yung derivative. Sulat natin ha. Ano yung derivative ng numerator natin dito? Derivative is just 10x, right? So derivative is 10x of the first of the numerator, and then multiply it by the denominator, which is 4x plus 3, and then subtract it by what? The derivative of the denominator. Ano yung derivative ng denominator? That is just 4, right? So 4. Ito, this is just 4. And then times the numerator, which is 5x squared. And then over everything by the denominator, which is 4x plus 3, and square that. Alright, so far, do we follow? Mayong gabi dira. Alright, so far, do we follow? First step pa lang tayo. And then again, we are going to, and then we are going to distribute. Alright, distribute natin. This will become what? 10, this will become 40x cube. Wait, that is 10. Wait, bakit 10x? Yun yung sinasabi ko eh. Yan. Alright. So, wait. Anong next? Derivative of this one is just again 10x. Right? Hindi siya squared. So, multiply natin. This will give us 40 x squared plus 30x, and then minus, this is 20 x squared all over, again, copy lang natin yan. Alright, and notice that these two are like terms. So what is 40 minus 20? That will just give you 20x squared plus 30x all over 4x plus 3 squared. And again, this is your final answer. Alright? Exponential and logarithmic. Let me see. After nito, daan pa tayo ng trig function and then chain rule. Then after that, inverse and then implicit and then exponential. Ganun. So meron pang, I think, 3 to 4 topics pa before exponential. Alright. Let's have one more item and then we'll call it a night kasi I still have a meeting to attend to at 12 midnight. So this is our last item. And then this will be f of x equals 3x plus 1 over 4x minus 3. Okay. So that will be our last item for tonight. Yung complex sana. Again, do not worry, no? We are just, introduction pa lang kasi to, so expect na yung mga given natin hindi pa masyadong mahirap. Para at least lang, we will have the grasp of the concept for the meantime. Kasi pag diretso tayo ng complex, wala na. Nga. Introduction pa lang. So, ito gawin natin next time. Maybe tomorrow, no? I will be, kindly prepare a question na sa tingin nyo mahirap and then solve natin together tomorrow. Alright? From the constant rule, from the product, the quotient. Alright? The power. Hanap kayo ng problem that you think it's hard for you to solve or to work on, and then tomorrow solve natin as our review before we proceed to another discussion or topic. Okay lang ba? Pre-cal, hindi pa po. Pre-cal is all about functions pa yan. Wala pang derivative sa pre-cal. It's more on mga functions pa yan. Pagkakaalala ko, medyo madali lang ang log and exponential. Yeah, basic cal, of course. This is the introductory part of basic calculus. After limits, eto na. Calculus, slope lang yan. Calculus is all about rate of change. So, kung familiar ka ng slope of a line, basically, that's all about calculus na. Pag sinabing calculus, instantaneous rate of change lang yan. So, slope of a line lang yan. Familiar ka ng slope of a line, basically, you have an idea of what is calculus. Yes. Kasi itong ginagawa namin ngayon, derivative, we're just solving for the slope of a line. Ayaw ma-type. Okay. Calculus 2, more on integral na yan. Right? More on integral. Area of a curve, and then yung mga optimization problems. Ganun. Sige. Solve natin ha. Solve natin together. Last na. So, again, ang first na gagawin, balik tayo dito. Again, ang first na gagawin is hanapin yung derivative of the first function or the derivative of the numerator, which is just what? Ano yung derivative ng numerator? 3x plus 1. 3x is just 3, right? 3 lang yan. Nothing fancy about that. That is just 3. Alright? And then that is 0. Multiply natin by the denominator. Alright? And then, anong next? Subtract natin by the derivative ng denominator. So, we are going to do minus. Derivative ng denominator is just what? That is just 4. Multiply by 3x plus 1. All over what? The denominator. So, what is this? Simplify lang natin. This is 12x minus 9 minus 12x minus 4 all over what? All over 4x minus 3 squared. Simplify. This is just 4x minus 3 squared. What is common? This is cancelled out. No. Wait, this will be cancelled out. that one. So we are left with negative 13. And this is our answer. Okay? Yes, negative. Alright, so again, this will be our last item for tonight. And then I'll just try to upload the recording. It's almost 2 hours then sa ating Facebook. So with the materials last night as well. Alright? So I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night, good night. Meeting muna ako, meeting. Tomorrow again, tomorrow, I'll give you an assignment. Magdala kayo ng problem na sa tingin nyo mahirap. Alright? Integrals, malayo pa kami sa integrals. Meron pa kaming, we just started about derivatives, so medyo malalayo pa yung integral po. Yes, abang-abang lang sa live ko. I cannot really promise the time, no? Sorry for that. How to study math? Paano ba? How to study math? Do math. Ganun lang. Alright? Just do math. Alright. So, again, good night everyone. Thank you sa pagtambay. Bye-bye. Pa-like na lang and share sa ating TikTok and all our socials. Alright? Sige. Good night everyone. I'll end the live now. Bye-bye. Shares. Ay.